So, Mr. Oni, between the last time that the Dangote refinery increased its prices and now, there's been a whole conversation about how the refinery has been able to source crude oil and the fact that it seems over the last few months the NNPC has been dropping in terms of how many barrels of crude that was agreed upon to supply the Dangote refinery. Now, the explanation is that having to source crude oil from places like the United States means that it's more expensive for the Dangote refinery, and there's a way that that trickles down to the final product. Can you speak to us about the considerations, how these dynamics impact the price of Dangote fuel versus this imported fuel that some marketers have indicated they would rather patronize?
Okay, good point. The truth is that there's supposed to be a domestic crude reserve obligation when people are supposed to sell quantities locally. I understand that Dangote, the NNPC is struggling because of its previous obligations, and then Dangote is had to get a lot of this crude from elsewhere, even as far as the US. And of course, this will impact because once you buy it at international prices, and depending on what crude type you buy, there's the WTI, there's the Brent, there are those that the Bonnie Light, there are different types and prices range. Now, so if you have to go as far as the US to buy, then even your logistics become more expensive and it's going to then impact the price. Remember that crude is the base resource. It's the base constituent part. And you refine it. Now, as you refine, there's a cost to refining. So it's the cost of crude plus refining if it was in Nigeria. But if you have to then import, it's the cost of crude, refining, and the logistics around the importation. And whatever additional costs around the incoterms, your insurance, and all of that. So that makes it more expensive. Compared to people, if you have a refinery in Europe and you just pick your crude from your petroleum product from there, so I think that's what causes the difference why bringing it in can be cheaper, particularly where the quality is even lower, right? If the quality of what you're bringing in is one lower, of course the prices will be lower. And secondly, you're getting it close by. You're getting it from Europe, right? Unlike if you had to go to the US. So I think that's another thing that no one is really considering. That's what it is.